Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Tiana Brown. I'm a second year student at the Sierra Porto College. Now, this video is based upon herbs and spices. Throughout this video, you will learn about the history of herbs and spices, the definition for both herbs and spices, and the characteristics of herbs and spices, along with the guidelines for herbs and spices. Now, let us look at the history of herbs and spices. The spice trade. A list of plants a list of plants used as medicines is found on an Egyptian scroll called the Ebers Papyrus, which dated to around 150 BC. Included in the list of spices are anise, mustard, saffron, cinnamon, and cassia. Cinnamon and cassia have their own origin in China and Southeast Asia, not Egypt. The scroll shows that there was a spice trade at least 3,500 years ago. Now, the herb trade or the herbal history. Since long before record history, plants have been used as medicine by all society. Herb has been used for food and medicine by hundreds of tribal societies for thousands of years. The first chapter of the Bible, Genesis, and several passages throughout references. Now, let us look at the definition for herbs and spices. Now, what is herb? Herbs are considered to be the green leafy part of the plant. They are most infectious and flavorsome when used fresh, and they are mostly grown in temperature to hot regions. Spices. Now, what is spices? Spices are derived from any part of a plant that is not a leaf. For example, cloves are flowers, buds, cinnamon is bark, ginger is a root, peppercorns are berries, etc. Now, the type of herbs and spices. Herbs. Some type of herbs are Yes, some type of herbs are we have drill, we also have mint leaf, we also have basil, also thyme, etc. Spices. Some types of spices are we have cinnamons, bay leaf, onion powder, nutmeg powder, you have turmeric, curry powder, yellow mustard, etc. Now, let us look at some of the guidelines for the uses of herbs and spices. 1. Always be familiar with each spice flavor and effect on food, for it is best to know which food spice can bring flavor to your food. 2. Always store dry herbs and spices in a cool place to prevent them from deteriorating. 3. Don't use stale spices and herbs, and don't buy more than you can use in about 6 months. 4. Whole spices take longer to release flavor than ground spice. So always allow for adequate cooking time when using. Now, characteristics of herbs and spices. The uses of herbs and spices. characteristics, description, etc. Although the name you might suggest, this spice is made of a mixture of spices. Allspice is actually derived from dry, unripe berries to a tropical evergreen tree native to Central and South America. Allspice get its name because many people have described the spice's aroma as a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, etc. The earlier it is added into the cooking process, the bolder the flavor. 1. Color red brown. Taste. 2. Application used to spice up pies, cake, muffin, other baked goods, etc. Flavor pairings, cinnamons, nutmeg, peppercorn, cloves, rosemary, and so on. Anise, or sometimes called the anise seed, is derived from a flowering plant native to the Mediterranean region and is popular use in. Alright, now let us look at the uses of herbs and spices, characteristics, description of herbs and spices. Although the name might although the name might suggest a spice is made of a mixture of spices. All spices actually derive from the dry, unripe berry of tropical evergreen tree native to the Central and South America. The celery seed. Now, the celery seed is common in America and European dishes and can be added into recipes either whole or ground. Color brown, taste strong and warm with a lightning, slightly bitter taste. Application used for pickling brains or a coleslaw, potato salad, macaroni, etc. Flavor pairing mustard, parsley, rosemary, and thyme. Cinnamon. Cinnamon is derived from the dry inner bark of the tropical tree cassia and is used in both sweet and savory dishes. Color, it is red brown. Taste warm, earthly, and sweet. Application, add to hot chocolate, tea, cake, cookies, muffin, etc. Flavor curry, allspice, nutmeg, ginger, turmeric, etc. Clove. Cloves are derived from dry, unopened flowers of a tropical evergreen tree. They can easily overpower a recipe, especially when grown, so use them sparingly. Color brown, taste rich. Application used in baked goods, hot beverages, sauce, soups, stew, etc. Flavors cinnamons, allspice, ginger, nutmeg, curry, etc. Ginger. Ground ginger is made by a dehydrated fresh peel ginger root that is then ground to a fine powder. Color pale yellow. Application used in baked goods, curries, stir fries, dressing, and meat rubs. Flavor pairing allspice, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. Mustard. There are three types of mustard seeds. We have the yellow, the brown, and also the black. The darker the seed, the spicier the flavor. Color varies from pale yellow to black. Taste varies from mildly sharp to spicy. Application used to create pickles, spices, seasoned meat, flavors, bay leaf, chili powder, dill weed, etc. Nutmeg. Derived from the nutmeg tree native to the Spice Island. Nutmeg is hard oval. Let us look at the types of dry herbs. Description, characteristics, and uses. Basil. Dry basil has a more assertive flavor than fresh basil, and it is best used when added to the end of cooking. Color green, taste sweet, slightly minty, and peppery taste. Application used to create dry rubs for red meat, poultry, seafood dishes, as well in sauce, soup, stew, and pasta dishes. Flavor pairing, flavor pairings, garlic, rosemary, thyme, etc. Bay leaf. Bay leaf is one of the few herbs to reach in peak flavor aroma. When dry rather than fresh bay leaf are typical added whole grain. The cooking process and remove before eating. Color olive green, taste earthy with a slightly bitterness. Application at depth to add add depth of flavor to soup, sweets, and bruises. Ingredients in pickling, etc. Flavors: sage, thyme, orange goo. Parsley. Dry parsley is slightly more than mute in flavor than its counterpart, which is why it is commonly used as last minute garnishing to add texture and color to your favorite recipes. Color deep green, tastes clean and greasy with warm, earthy notes and a faint bitterness. Application used to herb, butter, cheese for flavoring or garnishing sauce, soups, and salad. Flavor bay leaf, rosemary, garlic, dill weeds, thyme. Rosemary. Rosemary is derived from a small evergreen scrub in the mint family. Dry rosemary should be used sparingly to avoid overpowering the dish due to its pungent flavor which can stand up to long cooking times. Color pale green, taste warm and woozy with note of lemon, pine and mint. Flavor orange gold, basil, sage, parsley, thyme, mint. Benefit of herbs and spices. Nutmeg. It is popular since spice used in cooking across the world, and it's also famous for its health benefit. In ancient times, nutmeg were used for numerous remedies to improve health. It improves bad breath, help detox your liver, help you to sleep well, and is known to improve the texture of your skin. Peppercorn. Peppercorn is the most widely used spice in the world. It's a rich source of vitamin K, manganese, and iron. It aids in weight loss and is quite beneficial for diabetic people.